Today's game is made possible by these: Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Papa's Truck Stop, and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland. We are courtside on the second deck here at the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex on the campus of Danville Christian Academy, and we're going to get familiar with this place over the next 18, 20 hours or so. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon for a girl-boy doubleheader, and tonight it's girl-boy doubleheader number one as DCA hosts Lincoln County. We do know the DCA girls have already clinched the number one seed in the 45th District Tournament, Tim. What's remained to be seen is the boys' game later on this evening, and then tomorrow afternoon as well, where DCA falls amongst Lincoln County and Boyle County. DCA, all they have to do is win one of two on the boys' side. If they do that, either tonight or tomorrow night, they clinch the number one seed. If they lose them both, tonight versus Lincoln, tomorrow versus Boyle County, all three teams are 6-2 in the 45th District, and then it comes into a bunch of different tiebreakers. So there is a lot to be determined on the boys' side. The girls' side, however, they're just essentially trying to tune up before this 45th District tournament begins in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's, like we saw DCA girls play, was it last week, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw them play against Lincoln. Lincoln gave them a little bit of trouble. It's Alexia Baldock is a really good point guard. They kind of had trouble keeping up with her. So this would be a good tune-up, like you said. It's one, but if they don't watch it, it's one they can also easily get beat on. And then like the boys going to be an exciting game to watch tonight too. Just kind of seem like everybody's ready to get toward the the tournament, the postseason, which I am too.
The slug of the final couple weeks of the season, you're trying to make it through, to make it to the 45th District Tournament. Two teams you mentioned 2 weeks ago. It was on January the 28th when they played. DCA won their sixth straight game that evening with a win over Lincoln County. That is their longest win streak of the season. It was snapped the very next night, I believe, versus Sacred Heart, or 2 nights later versus Sacred Heart, when DCA went to Louisville, played Sacred Heart 2 nights later on that Thursday. Grace Bugwa only had 11 points that game, and you mentioned Lincoln County gave DCA some trouble. They did early on. DCA did pull away late to win that game by 17, 60-43. Tonight, it's matchup number 2, DCA and Lincoln County, and a girl-boy doubleheader. We'll have it live for you tonight on Z105. WRNZ FM. We'll step aside, come back in 3 minutes, and give you the starting lineups right here on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Step into Papa's Quick Stop across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with our array of fresh cargo scents for cars for $1.99, tantalizing tarts $7.99, and delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99, large jars $25.99, grand candy jars for $89.99, and a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit us at Papa's Quick Stop across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds for an exhilarating experience.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as the #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if Auto Owners makes sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Big T 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Alongside Tim Holland, we are live at Danville Christian Academy for tonight's 45th district matchup between DCA and the Lincoln County Lady Patriots. Lincoln County in their visiting blue jerseys. I like the blue jerseys Lincoln County wears. All blue, blue tops, blue shorts, the red Lincoln and block across the chest outlined in white, and the white numbers in the front and back. DCA in their white home tops and the white shorts to match navy blue Warriors across the chest, navy blue numbers on the front and back. They are playing the national anthem right now. The pregame prayer is sent back to the studio back in 2 minutes on the Hometown Radio Network.
So take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
Are you shopping for a new tax professional for your farm, LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit? This is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. At the Danville location, we have IRS-enrolled agents and certified business specialists that are uniquely trained to help with any complex tax situation. We're open all year and offer in-person or virtual appointments, as well as drop-off and pick-up to meet your needs. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Just a note to tell you about Papa's Quick Stop, the former truck stop on Stewart's Lane in Danville, is now open 24 hours a day. You'll discover they sell only quality Shell gasoline, and they're a branded Shell gasoline store. Shell's a name you know and trust. Fleet discounts are available. Ask Thomas how you can become part of the Fleet Savings family. Be sure to ask about how to get your money-saving Papa's Rewards card that will save you 3 up to 5 cents a gallon on every fill-up. Inquire at any Papa's Quick Stop location. Papa's Quick Stop is in Danville and Stewart's Lane, now open 24 hours a day.
First is Amari Blackford.
Boyle County, Lincoln County, and Danville Christian Academy. For some reason, Tim, all day long, I've had Boyle County and DCA on my mind because the game was supposed to happen Tuesday. This was always been the Friday game, but because that Boyle County DCA game didn't happen, it's like the first game hasn't happened, so it's still on my mind. But the egg game will be played tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, it's Lincoln County and DCA is doing a couple of pregame kind of achievements that the team has accomplished, and really the players in the team have accomplished over the last season, career, things of that nature. Right now, they're recognizing Grace Bugway. Here's the deal with DCA and their achievements, Tim. This is when you look at the remainder of the season, going into next week, the last week, they will have played 28 games. 6 of those would have been at home. So it's almost like it's shocking that they have a home game tonight, right? Like, and the district games, you're going to have one away and one at home. It just seems like it's been forever since DCA has played a home game, and so many of these achievements have happened over the last couple of weeks because DCA hasn't been at home, they haven't been able to recognize their players in front of their home crowd. One achievement that is on the verge of happening is Paisley Metz is 24 points away from reaching 1,000 points in her career. So you've got Amari Blackford, who I believe they recognize for 1,000 points. They recognize Grace Bugel for 1,500 rebounds as well pregame. And you got, Paisley Metz awfully close to that. And Malaya Quisenberry, who over the course of her high school career at Garrett and Danville and DCA has also reached 1,000 points. She's near 1,500 as well. So a lot of achievements the DCA recognizing pregame. And they're introducing the starting lineups right now for DCA. That's Alea Quisenberry, Paisley Metz, Grace Bugwa, Amari Blackford, and Grace Meyer. For Lincoln County, it's Alyssa Burkhart, Riley Towns, Lexi Baldock, Hallie Mullins, and Gracie Mink, the 5 who will start tonight for Lincoln County. Again, that's Burkhart, Towns, Baldock, Mullins, and Mink. For DCA, it's Metz, Meyer, Quisenberry, Bugwa, and Blackford. Tonight's homecoming for DCA, and then you got kind of that weird afternoon girl-boy doubleheader tomorrow, which is strange. First of all, it's strange, I think, to play district games on a Saturday, and that's exactly when DCA and Boyle County played last time the play was on a Saturday, but to have it on a Saturday afternoon is even stranger. DCA is going to have senior night next week when they host McCreary Central, the final Friday of the regular season, which will be a game we'll be at that Friday, but it's going to be, I think, a highly anticipated game as well. I think when you look at the district and region standings, certainly DCA is at the top of the boys and girls. There's a couple of teams hanging around, especially on the boys' side, that like, well, who is it that could challenge DCA in the 12th region? The Lincoln boys are certainly one of them. Pulaski, Mercer, and DCA has already beaten both Lincoln and Pulaski this year, and then McCreary Central as well. Tip is in the air. Lincoln County doesn't even challenge, controlled by DCA. And we are underway for high school basketball on this Friday night in the Hometown Radio Network. And Alea Quisenberry tries a 3, misses. Blackford follows, she misses. And Alexia Baldock has the rebound and comes down the far sideline with the basketball. Right-hand side, Baldock skips it to Alyssa Burkhart, Lincoln County's leading scorer, 14.2 a game for the freshman. Burkhart drives right-hand floater over top of Bugwa, goes home for Alyssa Burkhart. One thing Lincoln County has is a ton of youth. Alyssa Burkhart, Riley Towns are top 2 scorers, freshman and an 8th grader, respectively. Quisenberry left of the circle. She'll cross over, drive left hand, kicks it to Meyer, left corner. She fires a left corner 3. Bullseye! Grace Meyer at 6.4 points, 6.7 rebounds per game. Shoots it just under 30% from deep, and Meyer cans one from the left-hand side. It's 3-2 as DCA leads by 1. Backdoor cut by Burkhart with a layup. Sorry, that's Towns with a layup that goes home. Good find up top by Lincoln County's Hallie Mullins, and Towns put the layup home 4-3. Lincoln County leads by 1. Blackford goes to Meyer. Meyer left wing. Jump shot from 15 feet is off, and Blackford goes over top of Baldock and is called for the over-the-back foul. First foul in this one comes on Amari Blackford, her first. It's DCA's first, and Lincoln County will take over. It's been a week and a half, Tim, since we've called a game. We were last at Danville, I think last Tuesday, when Danville hosted Boyle County, so it just seems like it's been, even forever for us. Like, we got to get back in the groove as well. Around the circle, that's Towns who has it. Towns stops, throws it up off the glass, misses too long. Blackford has the rebound for DCA. To turn around, go to Grace Bugwa, and Bugwa will underhand it over to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry all the way coast to coast, stops, cut off by Towns. They go right-hand side to Metz in the right corner, fumbles it, gets it back, kicks it back over to Quisenberry, right wing. Quisenberry will circle back up top. Man-to-man defense here from Lincoln County. They go to Bugwa. They kick it over to Metz. Wide open. Right corner 3. It misses short. Rebound snatched by Blackford. It goes back to Metz. Metz swings it back up top to Bugwa. Bugwa only had 11 points in that win over Lincoln County back in January. Long 2-point jumper. Goes home. That's Grace Bugwa. Still DCA's leading scorer, despite, again, a down year number-wise for Grace, which would be a career year for anybody else. 21.4 points and 13 rebounds per game. But we've seen her average 24, 25 a game over the last couple of years, and now cutting the line from the lane is Gracie Mink, and she's fouled by, is it Grace Bugwa? No, it's number 13, Grace Meyer. And that's going to send number 33, Gracie Mink, to the line with 2 free throws.
Yeah, and that's kind of one thing that's a weakness that DCA has, that, those backdoor cuts. A lot of times the girls are out on the corner, kind of get lost in the motion. They miss the defender or the offensive going in the back door, and it's just something they've got to really work on if they want to get up a little bit further in the region.
Mink misses both free throws. It's 5-4. DCA leads by 1. Metz, right corner 3. Bingo for Paisley Metz. So Meyer has 1. Metz has 1. It's 8-4. DCA up by 4. As Burkhardt comes into front court, gets a screen left-hand side, stops, and she got away. No, she didn't. I was going to say she got away with a double dribble, but the official called it a little bit late, but the appropriate call is Burkhardt got her hand underneath the basketball, really kind of picked it up before she took that second dribble, and DCA takes over on the turnover, leading 8-4 as Alea Quisenberry jogs into front court. No look pass to Bugwa. Shovels it off to Metz, right corner back to Quisenberry to Bugwa. Free throw line jumper, yes.
Same spot you hit the last one at.
Bugwa's got 4. It's 10-4. DCA by 6 with 5:10 to play. Baldock top of the circle looking for Gracie Mink. Mink will look for Towns, and it's taken away by Meyer, who steps in front of the passing lane. Meyer stops, goes down low to a cutting Bugwa. One dribble, turn around off the glass, good. 6 early points for Grace Bugwa. Good defensive play there by Grace Meyer. Stepped in front of the passing lane, just knocked it away. Chased it down and then found Bugwa cutting the lane on the left block. It's 12-4, DCA by 8. Burkhardt's follow-away jumper's good. Got right by the defender on the screen and then settled right in front of Bugwa and hit a floater over top of Grace Bugwa as Alyssa Burkhardt has got 4 in this one. 12-6, DCA by 8. Right-hand side, Blackford fires a 3. It rolls home off the front rim. Shooter's touch for Amari Blackford. A little home cooking on the rims there for Amari, who shoots 27% from deep. 15-6. Lady Warriors are rolling early in this one offensively. Top of the circle. Mink has the basketball. One dribble, picks it up. And we'll go over right-hand side to Alyssa Burkhardt and Caitlin Parsons, the Lincoln County head coach, wants a timeout. We'll keep it here, 30-second timeout. Lincoln County is 11-13. We just mentioned their head coach, Caitlin Parsons, the former Lady Patriots player who's in her second season as Lincoln County head girls basketball coach. If you listened or watched or paid attention to Lincoln County basketball in the early 2010s, you would know her as Caitlin Hall. That was her maiden name. Married now, goes by Caitlin Parsons, was a great player at her time at Lincoln County when she played for Cassandra McWhorter at Lincoln County. Played 5 years of varsity basketball, including in that 2012 Final Four season that Lincoln County Lady Patriots basketball had. And the following year, in 2013, when Lincoln County also won the region championship, she was a player on that Lincoln County basketball team that year as well. Played collegiately at Campbellsville and was an honorable mention collegially at Campbellsville. Coach was some of the best all-time as well. She was an assistant coach under Coach Souter when he was at South Laurel, under Cassandra McWhorter. And McWhorter was at Somerset for a short stint there and learned from some of the best. Obviously played under Coach McWhorter at Lincoln County as well. And she is seasoned now as she squats down in front of that Lincoln County bench and watches Lexi Baldock shovel it off to Gatlin Lewis, who's checked in. Lewis will drive left hand, picks up her dribble, goes to Towns. Towns has it knocked away, was looking back for Lewis. And Bootwood took it away from her. Goes to Alea Quisenberry in the front court. 15-6 DCA by 9. Bugwa to a cutting Blackford. Stops, kicks it back over to Meyer. Wide open corner 3. Misses long, but Meyer follows the rebound, gets it back. Goes up top to Bugwa. She fires a 3. That one misses right-hand side. The DCA is 3 happy early on in this one. And Baldock has the rebound. Baldock comes to Riley Towns in the left wing. 3:38 to play. Towns trying to dance on Grace Meyer. Goes back up top. Straight on 3 by Mullins. Rolls around the rim, comes off, and Grace Meyer has the board and goes over to Grace Meyer. Meyer goes left-hand side to Quisenberry. Stops, goes back to Bugwa. Bugwa left wing 3. Yep. That is the 4th 3 DCA has hit here in the first quarter. Bugwa already has 9 first quarter points. It's 18-6. Baldock to a cutting Mullins. Mullins lays it up, missed the layup, and Alea Quisenberry has the board. Quisenberry goes to Bugwa. Left-hand side. Bugwa back over to Meyer. Left wing, lost it, gets it back, goes back to Bugwa. Swings it over to Quisenberry, left wing. She'll drive right hand, gets around Mullins all the way, but she's fouled as she made her way towards the right-hand side of the rim for a layup. Foul on Hallie Mullins. Mullins is first. Lincoln County's first as well. It is on the floor, and DCA will inbound the basketball on the baseline. And for the first time tonight, DCA makes a change. It's Nadia Abrams who will check in, and Amari Blackford will check out. Nadia wears number 22, the 8th grader who checks in. Inbound pass comes off the back of Mullins and bounces right to Gatlin Lewis, and Lincoln County has it. Lewis goes over to Alyssa Burkhardt. Burkhardt will drive right hand, right by Metz, but cut off by Bugwa. They go to Mullins. Mullins blocked away by Bugwa. Rebound comes out, tapped out by Lincoln County, and it will go to DCA. Well, Mullins looked like she had a wide open layup, and Bugwa just stepped in front of her and just smacked the ball right at her hands and knocked it off of Mullins, and DCA takes over. 2:40 to play. It's 18-6. Lady Warriors lead. Quisenberry left of the circle. Goes between the legs, drives right hand, and she's fouled on the floor again. Foul is on Alyssa Burkhardt. That's Burkhardt's first.
Alyssa Burkhardt, her first.
DCA at,
Entering the game for Danville Christian.
again, not... You feel like, Tim, you should be familiar with playing home games and not very familiar with their own home court. Only their 5th home game of the season for DCA girls. And the boys are not much different either. Inbound pass comes to Bugwa, straight on 3, rolls around the rim, comes off, was halfway home. And Gatlin Lewis, Lincoln County's leading rebounder, clears it for Lincoln County. They go over to Burkhardt, floater in the lane. She's fouled off the back rim. It was Paisley Metz who fouled her. And Alyssa Burkhardt will get 2 free throws. First foul on Paisley Metz. That's her first. DCA's 3rd here in this first quarter. Tatum Boyd checked in at that last dead ball. Leah Quisenberry came sprinting off the court, so she checked out real quick, and I'm sure as soon as she gets back, she will head back on the court, and Tatum Boyd will check out. We'll have to see what happens there, but now Boyd will check out as Amari Blackford checks in. So Blackford will take up a spot on the block across from Grace Bugwa with Meyer and Abrams on the block as well. Lincoln County doesn't put anybody on the block for a potential offensive rebound. Second free throw by Burkhardt is good. Burkhardt's got 6 of Lincoln County's 8. It's 18-8, DCA by 10. Bugwa near sideline to Abrams, back over to Bugwa. In backcourt, she kicks it up in the front court to Paisley Metz, who turns around and hands it off to Nadia Abrams. Abrams right-hand side back to Metz in the corner. Lewis picks her up, down low to Blackford, who is hit as she jumps up to make the catch on the feed from Paisley Metz and is fouled. It's Hallie Mullins who picks up the foul. That's Mullins' second quickly. And now Abrams will check out. Quisenberry quickly back into the game. And for the first time tonight, Lincoln County makes a change with Mullins picking up her second foul. It's number 20, Addison Abbott, who will check in. The sophomore averages 1.1 a game. Quisenberry kicks it in to Bugwa. Free throw line, fall-away jumper, good.
Yeah, Grace has really worked on that kind of that mid-range shot, which is a nice addition because teams are putting a lot of pressure keeping her out of the paint.
11 points for Grace Bugwa. It's 20-8, DCA by 12, 1:50 to play. Top of the circle, that's Alyssa Burkhardt, who hesitates, drives right hand, goes to Baldock. Baldock double team, cut off by Bugwa, puts one up over top of Bugwa, maybe partially blocked, and Meyer has another rebound for DCA. Bugwa will hand it off to Alea Quisenberry, right-hand corner to Meyer. She fires up a right corner 3, way too long, and the rebound off of Lincoln County on the air ball came off so strong, I think, from Grace Meyer shooting the left-hand corner. Lincoln County just dropped it like a hot potato. Out of bounds, and DCA will take it.
Kind of bounced off their hands and went out of bounds, and Meyer needs to look. Bugwa was open right down through the middle.
Meyer in the baseline to Bugwa, free throw line. She'll make the catch, stops, gets Lewis in the air, and miss a little 15-foot jumper. Came up short. Rebound taken by Abbott. She goes to Baldock. Baldock right to left in your radio dial. Hands it off to Lewis around the screen from Abbott. Blackford fights through the screen, picks her up defensively on the right wing to kick it back up top to the 8th grader, Riley Towns. She drives strong left hand, stops, met by Meyer, kicks it left corner to Baldock. Baldock fires a 3. Yes! Lexi Baldock is familiar with this court. Of course, she played here a couple of years ago and hits her first jumper in this one, a 3-pointer from the left corner. It's 20-11. Blackford kick pass over to Meyer, down low to Bugwa. Good position and 1 for Grace Bugwa. Meyer found her in the left-hand block. Bugwa had great position and a chance at a 3-point play for Grace Bugwa. Foul is on number 20, Addison Abbott. That's Abbott's first. That's Lincoln County's 4th. And Grace Bugwa, who's having a massive first quarter in this one. Deep breath from Grace, a 67% free throw shooter. She makes it. She leads DCA from the free throw line. 14 first quarter points for Bugwa. It's 23-11. Around the screen, Burkhardt will hesitate on the left block. Met by Metz, picks up her dribble. Now Blackford's in there as well, and she ties up Alyssa Burkhardt. Possession arrow will keep it with Lincoln County. They have the old school possession arrow on the scorer's table, Tim. Last time we were here, it was busted. It wasn't working. So that old school yellow sign with the possession arrow that points in black, whichever way would have it on the tie-up. Baldock on the baseline, comes into Lewis, do it over her head. It's taken away by Paisley Metz with 40 to play. Metz the other way, coast to coast, lays it up and in.
Nice job by Paisley. She kind of hit an extra gear when she got into the paint.
5 for Paisley Metz, 25-11. DCA by 14 with a half a minute to play. Warriors exploding offensively here in the first quarter. Right-hand side, Burkhart gets a screen from Abbott. Picked up by Metz, back up top to Lewis. Left-hand side, they go to Towns. Towns left-hand dribble, her little 15-foot jumper goes home over top of Grace Bugwa. Good shot by Riley Towns, pulled up over top of Bugwa and nailed it, 25-13 with 10 to play. Meyer goes to Quisenberry, up top to Bugwa. She fires a straight-on three, misses short. Rebound comes back out to Bugwa with 3 to play. Stops in the paint, puts it up, misses long. Rebound is taken by Burkhart. The first quarter ends. It's DCA 25. Lincoln County 13 after 1 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard on Z105.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
(25-13). DCA leads by 12, 13 points for Grace Bugwa in that first quarter to lead all scores. Paisley Metz added 5 for DCA. Alyssa Burkhart 6 for Lincoln. Bugwa left wing 3, way too long. Rebound taken by Baldock. She's quick with the basketball in her hands down the court, right to left in your radio dial. Cut off by Quisenberry, leaves it back up top to Towns, and Towns is bumped by Tatum Boyd and fouled. Boyd was trying to force her into backcourt. She was kind of teetering that half-court line, and Boyd was trying to do that by getting away with a little bit of a bump, and the official saw the bump. Foul called on Tatum Boyd. That is Boyd's first. Meyer and Metz check back in, so the original starting 5 back on the floor for DCA. Inbound pass comes to the backcourt, nearly taken away again by Meyer, but Towns chases it down and will come into front court with the basketball. Towns gets a screen, left-hand side from Abbott to the block, kicks it left corner to Baldock. Baldock with Quisenberry on her. She'll drive left hand, spin on Quisenberry. Looking for Abbott, taken away by Bugwa. Here comes DCA. Bugwa goes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry down the left-hand side of the court, back up top to Bugwa. Straight on 3, rolls around the rim, comes off. Blackford has the board, spins in the paint, off the glass, missed it too long, and Baldock has the rebound for Lincoln County and the Lady Patriots. Baldock in the front court. Steps back, right wing 3. It's short. Rebound taken by Gatlin Lewis, who just kind of weaved her way around Grace Bugwa and took the basketball from her hands. Burkhart floater in the lane, misses short. Bugwa has her 3rd rebound of the game and will secure it and give it off to Alea Quisenberry. 6:49 to play in this first half. It's DCA 25, Lincoln County 13. Bugwa spins, top of the circle with Abbott on her. Crossover, right hand, backs up on Abbott. Fall away jumper, misses. Bugwa, she's been just off here in the second quarter. Taking a lot of shots already here in the first half. She's gotten to the basket, but haven't been able to make it cash, especially on that one. Baldock, backdoor cut to Burkhart. Burkhart will kick it over to Towns in the corner. Towns baseline, floater is short. Rebound comes right back out to Towns and has it in the paint. Towns over top of Bugwa. That one misses long. Rebound tapped out by Blackford, but right to Lincoln County as Towns has it to Burkhart. Left corner 3. That one's long. Rebound tapped out, and finally Bugwa has it for DCA after 3 chances for Lincoln County offensively. And Bugwa is worn out as she looks at her head coach Billy Inman and asks for him to sub her out. And now Quisenberry drives right hand. She's fouled at the glass, and Grace Bugwa will just walk, hands on her hips, back over to the bench and will take a seat. Izzy Perez, Nadia Abrams will check in the height of DCA. That's Bugwa and Blackford will check out. Foul was on the floor, so Grace Meyer will inbound it for DCA on the baseline. Meyer kicks it right-hand side to Quisenberry. Baldock on her between the leg. Quisenberry hesitates, drives right hand, baseline, and she is called for the offensive foul. Pushed off enough on Alexi Baldock. Good defense by Baldock, just And a hounding and staying in front of Quisenberry the entire way. When Quisenberry settled and stopped on the baseline, pushed off just a tad, and the offensive foul is called on Alea Quisenberry. That's her first. That is DCA's second here in the second quarter. So after an explosion of points in the first for DCA, nothing so far in the first 2+ minutes. Layup taken by Baldock is way too strong. Meyer has the rebound and goes to Quisenberry in the front court. Quisenberry kicks it right-hand side, taken away by Riley Towns. Here comes Lincoln County. Towns with Abrams cutting her off on the right block. Double team, kicks it back to Lewis. Lewis free throw line back over to Towns. Towns left corner, fakes a three. She'll drive, floater, misses short. Meyer has another rebound for DCA. She comes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry to Metz. Metz, right wing three, way too strong. Rebound off of Perez's hands. Out of bounds, and Lincoln County will have it. And Bugwa, who was just flat out exhausted about a minute ago, is back in this basketball game for DCA.
Yeah, because that last defensive series where Lincoln kept getting so many putbacks, so many chances to put back, Grace Bugwa was so tired she wasn't even moving. I mean, she's really tired. We got to remember, she's still getting back into, as hard as, or whereas it says, getting back into game shape.
Yeah, she has that right brace still on her, that knee, right knee, I should say, that brace on her right knee, and still, again, as Tim said, recovering from that ACL injury. She'll play Division I at Louisville next year. Backdoor cut by Burkhart, cut off by Metz. Her left wing jumper is off, and Bugwa does have the rebound for DCA, and Bugwa goes over to Alea Quisenberry. Under 5 to play now, 25-13, no points scored here in the second quarter after a flurry of them in the first. Quisenberry drives right hand off the glass, missed it short. Bugwa has the rebound knocked out of her hands, and it comes to Gracie Mink for Lincoln County. Mink will give it off to Lexi Baldock. Baldock kicks it down the court in the left-hand corner of Towns. Back to Baldock. 3 left of the circle for Baldock's good. There's the first points of the second quarter.
Yeah, Lexi she's been hot from that three-point line this game. She's kind of really stepping up and taking leadership of the Lincoln team.
Yeah, second one for Baldock. She has 6, 25-16. Quisenberry drives right hand off the glass and goes home. Finally, for Alea Quisenberry, she's gotten to that spot multiple times this game, but hadn't been able to make it count. She does there. 27-16, DCA back by 11 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Mink, left-hand side to Towns. Towns will fire up a right wing three. That one's way off, and Meyer has another rebound. That's rebound number 6 for Grace Meyer in this one. Here in the first half, Quisenberry in the front court. Blackford will check into the next dead ball for DCA. Quisenberry, left wing three, misses left-hand side. Rebound tapped around, taken by Addison Abbott. Lincoln County has done a good job on the board so far in this one, in which, you know, as a stat, DCA pretty much dominates every team in. Towns, left-hand corner three is off. Abrams has the rebound. Lincoln County is one and done on that one. DCA out-rebounds Lincoln County on average by about 16.5 rebounds a game. They average 41 a game as DCA. Lincoln County right around 24.5 or so. Quisenberry drives in, looking down low for Bugwa, and is fouled by Lexi Baldock.
Foul assist to Lincoln County's number 3.
Baldock. Yeah, Baldock's first. They initially said number 3, which is Burkhart, but it is on Baldock. That's Baldock's first. That's Lincoln County's second. And Blackford checks in. Abrams will check out.
For Lincoln County, number 30, Billy Vanhook.
3:25 to play in this first half. It's 27-16, DCA by 11. And Alea Quisenberry does a shooting foul. We'll get 2 free throws for Alea Quisenberry. DCA last in action last Saturday, 6 days ago. They played Cooper High School. First free throw by Quisenberry is good. Of course, that's the team that the Lady Warriors lost to in the Sweet 16 last year. Cooper got them again on Saturday, 55-45. A game played in Campbell County, Northern Kentucky. Second free throw by Quisenberry is good. She's got 4, all of them here in the second quarter. 29-16, DCA's lead back up to 13 points. Towns around the screen, right-hand drive, bounce pass down low to Mink, who lost the basketball, but she was bumped and fouled by Alea Quisenberry. Foul on Alea is her second, DCA's third here in the second quarter. If Quisenberry doesn't bump, I believe it was Abbott cutting towards the basket. There would have been a wide open layup. Lexi Baldock will inbound the basketball for Lincoln County. 3:15 to play. 29-16, DCA by 13. Around the screen goes Towns. Towns will circle back around up top left of the circle. Gets a screen. She'll try left hand and leaves it back up top to Baldock. Quisenberry knocks the pass away, but goes right back to Baldock. Baldock gets a screen, left wing, long three. Off the backboard, Whitaker bank shot by Lexi Baldock. Tim, you mentioned she's been hot from 3. She hits another one. I don't know if she called bank on that one or not, but it counts all the same. 29-19. Lincoln County has trimmed the DCA lead back down to 10. They go to the free throw line to Bugwa. Turnaround jumper. Bugwa's good. 16 first half points for Grace Bugwa. First two here in the second quarter. It's 31-19. Baldock left-hand side, stops, gets a screen, works around Quisenberry. Her little floater is off. Rebound is off of Paisley Metz. Out of bounds. Will stay with Lincoln County.
You know, Joe, the DCA girls really kind of look like they're a step behind what they usually are tonight. I mean, you could see a lot of them. I mean, Quisenberry, she usually plays the whole game. She never looks tired. And now Coach Inman is taking her out, and he's going to go and call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Billy Inman calls a timeout, 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. DCA, maybe they just expended so much energy in the first quarter because they looked great in the first quarter but haven't been able to really make anything count here in the second quarter. And they'll play back-to-back. They got Boyle County tomorrow. Lincoln County will also play back-to-back. They've got John Hardin High School tomorrow on a 2:30 in the afternoon game tomorrow there at Lincoln County High School. Then Lincoln County will play Williamsburg High School Tuesday before they end the year at Casey County. Again, this Lincoln County team is very young. They average 52.5 points per game, and half of that comes from their top two scorers, freshman Alyssa Burkhardt, 8th grader Riley Towns. When you add in Gracie Mink, Lily Van Hook, Brianna Burkhardt, and Amaya McGuffey, 60% of Lincoln County's points this year, Tim, come from either freshmen or 8th graders. So obviously the future very bright for Lincoln County High School with the number of young talent they have on their team. Lexi Baldock, who is a senior, inbounds it on the baseline for the Lady Patriots, kicks it right-hand side that is Lily Van Hook, who we just mentioned, and Van Hook has it poked away from behind, taken by Bugwa. Bugwa goes off to Nadia Abrams, 2.5 to play, 31-19, DCA by 12. Abrams, left wing, dribbles the basketball. She'll drive right hand, kicks it to Blackford, right of the circle. Swing pass over to Meyer, left corner. Down low to Bugwa. Bugwa turns around from the corner. Her 5-foot jumper is off. Rebound tapped around and taken right, actually tapped right into the chest of Grace Bugwa, who grabs it. Bugwa goes to Blackford. Blackford, right-hand side to Metz. Metz in the corner to Bugwa. She'll try a right corner three. That one's way short. Rebound now taken by Addison Abbott. Bugwa's taking a lot of shots, Tim, and you can tell she's just tired, missing short on quite a few of them. Right-hand side, Riley Towns will drive over top of Bugwa, lays it up and in. Whitaker bank shot by Riley Towns, who's got 6 in this one. It's 31-21. Abrams in the front court. Crossover by Nadia Abrams. Will drive. Left hand gives a screen from Bugwa. Gets by Baldock, but left it too strong off the glass. Towns has the rebound as the lefty brings it in the front court. Dribbling all the way. Stops. Goes down low to Mink. Lays it up. Blocked by Bugwa. Rebound comes out to Paisley Metz. And Metz turns around, gives it off to Grace Bugwa. Bugwa to Abrams, who comes in the front court. 1:20 to play now. DCA by 10. Abrams, left-hand side, dribbles the basketball, looking down low for Bugwa. Passing lane taken away. Now finds a lane, goes to Bugwa in the right corner. Bugwa swings it over to Metz. Metz, right wing three, bullseye. Metz has got 8 in this one. Second three she's made. 34-21. DCA's lead back up to 13 now. Under a minute to play. Lexi Baldock in the front court. Baldock swings it back up top to Riley Towns. Knocked off her hands, but chases it down. Towns will work left-hand side around the screen. On Meyer, drives baseline. Kicks it back over to Baldock, right-hand corner. Baldock drives, floater over top of Bugwa, rolls off, and strong side rebound. Good board by Amari Blackford, who wrestles 2 Lady Patriots off of her and grabs the board. Goes over to Abrams. Abrams to Bugwa, left wing, 3, short, bounces off the rim a couple of times, almost went home. Rebound taken by Lily Van Hook for Lincoln County. Abrams trying to poke it away from behind. Lady Patriots have it. Left-hand side, they go to Towns. Towns fakes a 3, will drive right hand back up top to Mink. Mink's 2-point jumper is off. Rebound taken by Bugwa, 15 to play now. Bugwa goes to Abrams. And Billy Inman, the head coach of DCA, holds up that index finger for the final shot. Abrams around the screen will drive, floater in the lane. High off the glass, missed it. Rebound taken by Van Hook. Van Hook down the court to Towns. Towns at the buzzer did not get it off in time, and she missed it anyway. We played one half of basketball. DCA 34, Lincoln County 21. Lady Warriors, after scoring 25 in the first quarter, only get 9 in the second. We break down the first half for you coming up in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X for only $279 per month for 42 months. $64.77 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 7,500 lease miles per year. Lease loyalty required. Stock C25083. Save during the President's Day sales event at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Let's face it, life can be really complicated. Your walk with God doesn't have to be. Victory Christian Church in Lancaster exists to make the gospel simple. Who is Victory Church? Number one, they're a Jesus-focused church, making Jesus the center of everything. Number two, they're people-focused. They love people because Jesus loved people. And number three, they're family-focused. Victory Children for nursery through 12 years, Victory Youth for 13 to 18 years. Sunday services start at 11 o'clock this Sunday, and they love to see you there. 660 Stanford Road in Lancaster for Victory Christian Church.
Would you like to receive a free gift? Refer a friend or family member to Farmers National Bank and receive your free gift. It's simple. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com. And when your friend opens a Farmers National Bank checking account, you receive a free gift. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
34-21, DCA by 13 here at the break. Grace Boo with 16 points in the first half. 14 of those came in the first quarter, though. You could tell, I think, fatigue started to get, obviously to Grace, but to many of the DCA players in the second quarter. Grace with 16 points, 8 for Paisley Metz, who hit 2 first half three-pointers. 4 for Alea Quisenberry, 3 for Amari Blackford, and for Grace Meyer, Nadia Abrams, Izzy Perez, Tatum Boyd all played in the first half but did not score for DCA. For Lincoln County, only 3 players in the scoring column, 9 for Lexi Baldock and 6 each for Riley Towns and Alyssa Burkhart. Gavin Lewis, Hallie Mullins, Gracie Meek, Lily Van Hook, and Addison Abbott also all played in the first half but did not score. Those are the offensive numbers for you. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so we'll start off with the Lincoln County ladies. We have Gatlin Lewis with 2 rebounds, Alexia Baldock with 4, Addison Abbott with 4, Riley Towns with 3, and then Lily Van Hook with 2. And then over for the DCA, the Danville Christian ladies, we've got Grace Bugel with 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, Mari Blackford with 6 rebounds, Alea Quisenberry with 1, Grace Meyer with 6, and then Paisley Metz and Nadia Abrams with 1 each. And that's the rebounds and blocks.
And 34-21 here at the break. Again, DCA back in action tomorrow. The girls already set in stone. They are the number 1 seed in the 45th district. Boys, a little more work to do. If they win 1 of 2 over the next 20 hours or so, if they either beat Lincoln County tonight or beat Boyle County tomorrow night, they clinch the number 1 seed. If they lose them both, you got DCA at 6-2, Boyle at 6-2, Lincoln at 6-2. Then you start to get tie-breaking scenarios, which is the last thing that DCA wants. You know, it's basically ball in their court, so to say. What every team wants, you can take care of it yourself. You don't have to rely on other people doing other things or other teams doing other things for you to clinch that number 1 seed. So that's what DCA boys are looking forward to, and they want to take care of that tonight. DCA and Lincoln County, this the 13th all-time matchup between these two teams. It is a series DCA has dominated. They're 10-2 in the first 12 games all-time versus Lincoln County. The first one they were supposed to play head-to-head actually came during the COVID season and was canceled during the COVID season due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Their first ever matchup happened more than a month later when Lincoln County beat DCA. Lady Patriots will then win the next matchup in March of 2021. That was the last time Lincoln County beat DCA. Yes, that means with DCA being 10-2 all-time versus Lincoln, they've won 10 straight over the Lady Patriots, a streak that started January the 22nd of 2022 and continues into tonight. And so far, DCA, so good for them, 34-21 over Lincoln County here at the break. Back in 3 minutes for the start of the second half. Coming up on your home for DCA basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease new 24 Ram 2500 for only $339 per month for 60 months. $54.71 plus first payment, taxes, and fees. Due at signing, 7,500 lease miles per year. Stock C24580. Save during the Ram Truck Month at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Truth is more than a concept. It is what makes us different. Truth is where we start and where we finish. It is our curriculum and our extracurricular. It makes us a community, one that leads through serving. If you are looking for academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment, opportunity is closer than you may think. It is easy for you to join our community, Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
34-21, Lincoln County already back on the floor. Of course, DCA never heads to the locker room during half. They always opt to sit on their own bench, and Coach Inman talks to them from their own bench on the court, and DCA is already on the court as well. Both teams ready to go, but we still got 20 seconds till the second half can start, and the gym is starting to fill in here as well. This is, obviously a smaller gym with only one half behind us and below us. The other half is just of the gym is just the back wall where they hang the banners and things of that nature. So it can fill up quickly. DCA has the basketball to begin the second half of play. Entry pass to Bugwas over top of her head and taken by Riley Towns. Towns swings it over to Burkhart, right corner. She fires up a three. Yes! Alyssa Burkhart, who's got 9 in this one. Great start for Lincoln County. DCA turns it over, and Burkhart hits a three, 34-24. But the Patriots Deficit back down to 10. Down low to Bugwa. Bugwa will post up on Mullins, lays it up and in. We talked about that, Tim, in halftime, maybe off the air, but Bugwa's been selling a lot for jump shots. She has the size advantage and is so polished inside. I think that's where Bugwa needs to be, down low, making moves in the paint. 36-24. Baldock, the defense by Quisenberry, cut off by Alea, and kicks it back up top to Mullins, who has Blackford on her. Mullins will drive, kicks it over to, that's Towns who has it. Meyer meets her. Towns gets around her, but that's Bugwa down low. Doesn't want to challenge Bugwa. Goes back over to Van Hook. And the pass is taken away by Metz, who just stepped in front of the passing lane. Goes to Quisenberry. Right hand back to Metz. Right corner. Fires up a three. That one misses short. Rebound taken by Baldock. Knocked out of her hands by Quisenberry, but Baldock gets it back and goes over to Burkhardt. In the front court comes Alyssa Burkhardt. Left to right, and your radio dial goes Lincoln County. 36-24, DCA by 12. Burkhardt goes to Mink. Mink hands it off to Baldock, knocked it out of her hands, comes back to Burkhardt, back up top to Baldock, who lost the basketball again, goes over to Mullins, back to Baldock now. Baldock right-hand side, hesitates, drives in, blocked away by Bugwa with emphasis, and it comes out to Grace Meyer. Bugwa sent that rocket flying back to Meyer, and Meyer gets credit for her 8th rebound in this game. 36-24, Quisenberry into front court, and Billy Inman is talking with the official. And play kind of momentarily stopped, and Quisenberry lulled the defense to sleep and drove towards the basket and laid it up and in. It's Amari Blackford who has her shoe is untied, and that's what Billy Inman, I think, was asking the official to stop play to see if Blackford could tie her shoe. He did not. Quisenberry just drove the lane, put it up and in off the glass for a Whitaker bank shot. Now the official calls time, allows Amari Blackford to tie her right shoe, and we get action back underway here. 38-24. This is the biggest lead for DCA in the game right now, 14 points. 2 minutes into this second half. Baldock, left-hand side, met by Quisenberry, hands it back off to Burkhardt, who rolls around the screen, top of the circle. Burkhardt steps back, right-hand crossover, down low to Mink, whose shot is off. Mullins follows the rebound, but knocks it right into Quisenberry's hands, and Alea Quisenberry has the board. Quisenberry down the court, left-hand side to Meyer. Fakes a three, goes down low to Bugwa. Bugwa with Mullins on her, looking down low for Blackford. Good catch by Blackford, and one.
Yeah, I mean, when Mari gets that close into it, I mean, it's hard because she knows how to really work her height and work it out. I mean, we see her standing next to Bugwa all the time. Bugwa was 6'4", but Mari Blackford, I think, is listed as 6 foot. And so she's really a solid fixture down there, especially it's going to be next year, too.
Yeah, we're listed right at 6 feet, and Blackford completes the three-point play. She's got 6. She went for 15 and 8 when these two teams met back in January. We mentioned it was kind of a quiet game for Bugwa. She still put up 14 and 13, but by Bugwa's standards, that's a quiet game. Left-hand layup is off by Towns, and there's a rebound for Grace Bugwa, who will underhand it back over to Alea Quisenberry, and Quisenberry with a grin across her face in the front court with a basketball. Hesitates, goes back up top to Bugwa. She'll fake a three, drive on Mullins, met by Mullins. Good defense there by Hallie Mullins. Goes back up top to Bugwa, back down low, little give and go to Bugwa, and it was a little bit too high for her, and we have a walk on Lincoln County on the backhand. Lewis, who was fumbling the basketball, walked before she took a dribble, and DCA is going to get the basketball back. I guess, Tim, you could say maybe DCA's out of game shape a little bit because they haven't played in nearly a week. It's been 6 days. They were supposed to play Tuesday night against Boyle County. That game was snowed out, and now they'll play tonight and tomorrow night. Entry pass to Blackford. Right-hand hook is good.
And you're talking about a team, too, that played Assumption, Sacred Heart, and Cooper. I mean, that's a really tough schedule.
That'll wear you down a little bit as well. Blackford has 5 in this third quarter, 8 for the game. It's 43-24. Left-hand layup by Towns, way off. And Bugwa has another rebound for DCA. Bugwa will hand it off to Alea Quisenberry. 43-24. Left-hand corner, Metz thought about a three. She'll fake, drive in, layup by Paisley Metz, and it bounced off the back rim and bounced out. Metz had a little finger roll layup that came off. Rebound taken by Lincoln County. That is Riley Towns. Towns down low to Mullins. Good find. Left-hand layup is off, and Bugwa fouled her.
Foul assist to Danville Christians, number 23.
Well, the good thing is it's something we've seen Paisley Metz not really do.
Yeah, Metz is basically, you camp her in a corner somewhere, and she's going to hit threes off the corner of the wing. And so you're exactly right. Maybe that opens up some things for Paisley Metz. Of course, it'd be better if she hits the layup, right? Because then know she can drive and finish at the rim. But still, to be able to drive by someone will open things up for her. First free throw's off by Mullins.
Yeah, just, get her to use the backboard a little bit more on that drive, and I think that'll help her out a lot. But that is a nice little addition and makes other teams think.
Got to get him to bite on the pump fake if They know that you can drive by them. Maybe they give you more space, and that will open up more threes for Matt. Second free throw by Hallie Mullins is good. Mullins has her first point in this one, 43-25. DCA leads by 18, 4:20 to play in this third quarter. Quisenberry in the front court all the way, right-hand layup off the glass, and one, but they say it's on the floor. Looked like Quisenberry had a chance at a three-point play, but official from back behind the play, Lexi Baldock, is whistled for the foul. They say it's on the floor, so DCA inbounds it. It's Grace Meyer who will kick it in for DCA. Meyer up top to Bugwa, right wing. Bugwa to a cutting Quisenberry, lays it up off the glass, and good. Good find by Grace Bugwa. Quisenberry just cut towards the basket. She's got speed. Quisenberry's got 8. 45-25, DCA's biggest lead now up to 20. Burkhardt dances top of the circle. Right-hand floater, good by Alyssa Burkhardt. How impressive is the young freshman, Alyssa Burkhardt. 11 for Alyssa, 45-27. There's Alea Quisenberry, left of the circle. They go to Meyer. Meyer down low to Bugwa. Has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Will stay with DCA. Bugwa may have got fortunate there that Mullins knocked it out because she was starting to turn towards the basket to her right before she had the basketball in her left hand, and may have lost that one anyway. Meyer inbounds it for DCA. Lobs it, looking for Bugwa, and threw it right off of Burkhardt's back. Burkhardt has it, looking down low for Baldock. Came off of her leg, but once it did, it knocked off of Abrams' leg as well, and Abrams inadvertently kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah, that kind of must be something. We've seen DCA do that twice this game. Throw it off of a Lincoln County girl's back of her head. So evidently they're trying to work on something, just haven't got it.
That's not the play they're trying to work on,
Yeah,
Billy, and
yeah.
was not happy when that ball came off the back of Burkhardt's head. Nadia Abrams checks out. Amari Blackford will check in. Baldock down low for Lewis on the right block. Back over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt sidesteps to the left. Left wing three is long. Sorry, short. Rebound taken by Bugwa. Outlet pass to Metz, who got behind the Lincoln defense. Lays it up and in. There's 10 for Paisley Metz. She's settled in double figures now. 15 a game is what Paisley averages. 47-27. Baldock top of the circle. 3.5 to play. Gets a screen. Works right-hand side. Cut up by Quisenberry. Up top to Mullins. Down low to Lewis on the baseline. Lewis to Burkhardt. Right-hand floater is good for Alyssa Burkhardt. Hung on the rim a couple of times, but found its way through. Burkhardt's got 13. 47-29. DCA by 18. 3 minutes to play. Here's Alea Quisenberry, member of the 1,000-point club. Got a couple of them on the court right now for DCA. Quisenberry and Bugwa. Bugwa down low, knocked out of her hands from behind by Mullins. And it comes out to Lincoln County. Burkhardt will drive all the way, kicks it over to Van Hook. Left corner, long 2-point jumper, and buries it. That's Lily Van Hook, the 8th grader, who averages 1 point in a game for Lincoln County. 47-31, DCA by 16. Quisenberry on Baldock, goes to Blackford right wing. Blackford swings it left-hand side to Meyer, down low to Bugwa. Good position by Grace Bugwa, and a great pass by Grace Meyer from Grace to Grace. And Bugwa puts it up off the glass. She's got 20 in this one, 49-31. It was almost like Tim Bugwa was spinning before she caught the basketball and shielded off the defender when she did.
Well, you talked about it. She's very polished when she's down there with the post moves or spin moves, so it just comes natural to her.
Mullins' three is off, but Lewis follows with the rebound, puts it up and in. Gatlin Lewis, who averages 9 rebounds a game, leads Lincoln County in that regard. It's 49-33. Blackford right wing, back up top. They go to Quisenberry, left-hand side to Meyer. Meyer looks for Bugwa down low. Go instead to Quisenberry, left of the circle. Quisenberry just dribbles that basketball back and forth. 1:50 to play. Gets a screen down low to Bugwa. Good pass. Right hand off the hook, or off the glass, I should say, with a hook shot is off. And Bugwa's asking again to be subbed out of this basketball game. She's tired again. As Burkhardt comes down the lane, she's fouled on the right block, and she'll get 2 free throws. And Grace Bugwa will come off, and 2 other DCA players will as well. 3 Lady Warriors set to check in. Adelise Jochi, Tatum Boyd, and Nadia Abrams will check in between Alyssa Burkhardt's free throws. We talked to him a couple of weeks ago, the last DCA game we had. It's been a while since we've had a DCA game. When we talked with Sean Busick, the boys coach, about how substitutions work, and this is probably a great example of this, where Grace Bugwa has subbed herself out because she's tired. And so when she catches her breath and feels like she can enter the game again, she would tell the coach, and the coach would say, you're good to go. If you're pulled off the court because of a misplay or not playing well, you can't sub yourself back in. That comes back on the coach's shoulders. to sub you back in. Burkhardt makes them both. It's 49-35, DCA by 14. And head coach Billy Inman wants a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take over the back in 1 minute on Z105.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. SD.com/careers.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
DCA by 14, 49-35. Tatum Boyd down the court in the left-hand corner. Goes down low to Blackford. Good position for Amari Blackford. Puts it up and in. Tatum Boyd gets the assist. Amari Blackford puts it up off the window. Blackford's in double digits now. 51-35. DCA by 16. Burkhardt has it around the screen from Baldock. Gets another screen from Van Hook and settles left of the circle. Burkhardt will drive right hand, kicks it over to Baldock. Wide open right corner three. Rolls off. It's halfway home for Lexi Baldock and missed it. And Abrams has the board. Goes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry in the front court. Hesitates. Backs it back up right of the circle. She swings it over to Boyd. Sorry, to Jochi in the left-hand corner. Jochi drives on Lewis. Puts up a layup. Missed it long. Rebound taken, though, by Addison Abbott. And Abbott wrestles off two Lady Warriors from her and has the basketball over to Lexi Baldock. Baldock, right-hand drive on Abrams. Met, cut off, goes back over to Burkhardt. Long three, good! 18 for Alyssa Burkhardt, 51-38. Lady Patriots, Tim, trailed by 20 in this game. It's back down to 13. They're hanging around. Quisenberry, left-hand side, has the basketball now, top of the circle. So drive right hand on Burkhardt, fouled on the floor. I think when you have an offense like DCA's, and Boog was about to check back in, but when Boog was out, give the ball to 14. You know she's got the speed. She can get to the rim basically whenever she wants. If she doesn't score, more than likely she's probably getting fouled.
Well, and that's the thing about it. She just got fouled by Burkhardt, which Burkhardt's giving DCA a lot of trouble right now on the offensive side. So
it's Burkhardt's second.
Yeah, so go ahead and let, Quisenberry drive, see if she can get some of these fouls on them.
And Burkhardt's going to check out now. 12 third-quarter points for Alyssa Burkhardt, 51-38. Meyer inbound pass to Blackford, and Blackford just shielded off Addison Abbott, was wide open with Abbott behind her. And Blackford made the catch. Good find by Grace Meyer. And Mari Blackford's had a big third quarter. She's got 12 now in this game, 9 of them here in the third quarter, 53-38. And Lincoln County the other way walked is Riley Towns, who walked going up for the layup, and DCA will take over on the turnover. 12.8 to play with a chance at the final possession here in this third quarter. Bugwa has the basketball, the inbound pass from Grace Meyer. Bugwa comes near sideline to Alea Quisenberry. Right-hand corner to Metz, right corner three. Rolls off the rim, comes out, rebound is off of Lincoln County. It was Lily Van Hook who lost the basketball out of bounds with 3.1 to play. DCA will have it. And they will have a chance now at the final shot as Gracie Mink will check in. Addison Abbott will check out for Lincoln County. DCA stuffs the right-hand block as Meyer will kick it into Bugwa. Bugwa lost the basketball, gets it back, fall away, lost it again, and they don't get the shot off. We played 3 quarters. It's DCA 53, Lincoln County 38 after 3. Fourth quarter is coming up on the hometown Radio Network.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
53-38 with Grace Bugla having 20. She needed 17 points tonight, Tim, to cross the 2,300-point mark in her career. I know you could go by 100s if you want to, but has crossed that even number, 2,300 now on her career, and closed that 1,700 rebound mark against Cooper last Saturday. So 2,300 points, 1,700 boards in her career now. Burkhardt, right corner three, is way short. Rebound taken by Bugel, but she threw it away. Comes out to Burkhardt, and Burkhardt's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, I almost wonder if Paisley Metz didn't get a little bit of piece of that three-point shot, because it kind of died off really short of the rim.
Lincoln County team started off pretty good, 5-2 through the first 8 games. They lose 5 straight after that. We're 5-8 through the first 13, and 6-5 over their last 11 games. I think they're a little bit better than what their record shows. They played a lot of really close games this year, but they have lost in very close margins. Burkhardt's floater is off, but Lewis has the rebound. Lewis goes to Towns, and Towns is bumped and fouled by Alea Quisenberry. I'm sure that the offensive rebounding is going to be something that Billy Inman is going to be working on in practice after tomorrow. Of course, they got Boyle tomorrow, but next week when he has a chance to work with DCA again in practice, because there have been some times where DCA has been non-existent, Tim, on the defensive board.
Like I said, it almost kind of seems like they're just really worn out. You know, we're getting close to the end of the season. It's been a long season for the girls.
Baldock will inbound it right-hand side to Burkhardt around the screen, and Metz will pick her up. 35 feet away from the basket. Burkhardt right hand, crossover left hand, hesitates, free throw line. She tries a jumper, misses left hand side, and Blackford rips the rebound away from Mullins. Goes to Nadia Abrams. Abrams in the front court with the basketball. Dribbles it, kicks it left hand side to Meyer. Meyer looking down low for Bugwa. Good pass, and Bugwa finishes again down low. Hey, what Meyer is threading the needle from that left hand corner, hitting Bugwa right in the hands. Got like 2 defenders striped on her, and Bugel still able to make the catch like a quarterback. Grace Meyer is just threading the needle. Burkhardt kicks it back up top to Mullins. Mullins turns around, hands it off to Towns. Towns gets a screen, right-hand side. She'll drive left-hand, bounce pass to Lewis, back up top to Mullins. Mullins drives, bounce pass down low to Towns. That's great ball movement by Lincoln County. All over the place, and DCA couldn't keep up. And Riley Towns has got 8 in this one, 55-40. DCA by 15 over Lincoln County, 6.5 to play. Abrams right-hand side to Blackford. They swing it left-hand side to Grace Meyer. Meyer back up top to Abrams. Abrams goes to Blackford, down low to Bugla. Post up on Mullins and foul. Pretty much all Mullins can do. She's overwhelmed by the height and the size of DCA's Grace Bugla. Mullins picks up her 3rd. Abrams inbounds it for DCA. Abrams kicks it back up top to Bugwin, top of the circle. She'll fire a long 3. Got it! 25 for Grace Bugwa, 58-40. DCA back by 18. Burkhardt, baseline drive fouled. Paisley Metz, who reached in and got her foul on Paisley, is her 2nd. And Alyssa Burkhardt will get 2 free throws. Excuse me, that's Metz's 3rd, and DCA's 3rd. And Burkhardt looking to join the 20-point club tonight. First one good. She's got 19 now. Mentioned DCA lost to Cooper 55-45 last Saturday. Lincoln County lost to Garrett County 81-58. It's their first Garrett County win over Lincoln since 2022. Burkhardt's 2nd free throw is no good, and Abrams has the rebound. Right of the circle, they go to Blackford. Blackford kick pass left-hand side to Meyer, and Baldock knocks it away momentarily, but Abrams gets it back, goes to Bugwa. Left corner 3 for Bugwa. Good! How about 28 for Grace Bugwa in this one, and DCA's head coach Billy Inman wants a full timeout. DCA back by 20, 61-41. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Dunn's Barbecue, offering chicken wings. You asked for them, we got them. Barbecue, buffalo, Creole Parmesan, breaded or naked, as well as our famous pulled pork barbecue, brisket, grilled chicken, ribs, homemade sides, located in Harrisburg at 726 K Run. So call 734-3675 for your free delivery to Danville, Harrisburg, or Bergen. Dunn's Barbecue is open Tuesday through Saturday, located on Kane Run in Harrisburg, and for free delivery, takeout, and dine-in.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Hi, I'm John Welsh at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Have you been told no in your quest to purchase a new car? Check us out at Bob Allen Nissan. Ask for Matt Grimes, and Matt is a magician with the banks. Call Matt direct at 859-936-2696, and he will take care of your lending needs. Check us out at BobAllenNissan.com for all today's specials.
61-41 DCA by 25-43 to play in this fourth quarter. It's Blackford, Abrams, Meyer, Bugwa, Metz, the five on the floor for DCA. Towns will drive left-hand side, cut off by Bugwa, gives it off to Burkhardt. Right-hand floater's good. They're going to be trouble for a long time in this 12th region. Alyssa Burkhardt and Riley Towns. Burkhardt's got 21. It's 61-43. Top of the circle, Nadia Abrams. Crossover. Goes back in the corner to Meyer. Meyer down low to Bugwa. Good position on Mullins, and Mullins fouled her. Foul on Hallie Mullins is number 4 on the Lincoln County senior. It is number 2 on Lincoln County here in the fourth quarter. And Abrams will inbound it, but Addison Abbott will check in for Hallie Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins has kind of got her arm around the waist of Bugwa, and that's what they called there.
Abrams will smack the basketball and kick it into Bugwa, who makes the catch, puts it up off the glass and good. Give Grace Bugwa a 30-piece tonight at 63-43. DCA by 20. Left-hand side, Baldock met by Nadia Abrams. No look pass to Burkhardt. Good look down low to Abbott, who laid it up and in. Burkhardt averages 14.2 a game. She's got 21 tonight, Tim, but she can handle the basketball, and she's got great court vision. Addison Abbott has her first 2. 63-45. Down low to Bugwa. Good position up and in. Grace Bugwa again. And with no Hallie Mullins, I would think the game plan is going to be give it to number 23 every possession down low in the block. Baldock has the basketball. Left-hand side to Towns. Towns, left-hand corner. Bounce pass looking for Abbott. Abbott lost it, gets it back. Looking for Lewis on the baseline. Lewis to Burkhardt. Burkhardt's floater's good. Lincoln County moves the basketball really well offensively in their half-court offense, and Lewis just shoveled it off to Burkhardt, who put it up and in. 23 for Alyssa Burkhardt, 65-47. Abrams with Burkhardt on her, kicks it right-hand side to Blackford. Blackford kicks it in the corner to Metz. Metz fakes a 3, drives baseline, lays it up, and rolls off, but she's fouled. And we talked about it earlier, Tim, with Metz driving the baseline.
Yeah.
They give her more room to shoot threes when defenders aren't so locked in on her only catching and shooting.
Yeah. Like I said, when you get her to use that backboard just a little bit more, I think she had a better chance on those. But I do like to see her adding that to her game. It just, because she's very.
First one by Metz is good.
She's very, she has a very sharp eye when she's shooting three-pointers. That's where a lot of her points have come from.
One of the best shooters in the state is Paisley Metz. She's second in the state in number of three-pointers made per game. Averages 3.8 made three-pointers a game. Right now, she's got 3 made three-pointers, so she makes another one. She'll be over her average, going to right at it, but got 12 in this one so far. She makes her second one. Brianna Burkhardt checks in for Lincoln County. And Brianna will kick it into Alyssa. And Alyssa Burkhardt in front court with the basketball, with DC leading by 7 with 4 minutes to play. Burkhardt right-hand side. Crossover, gets a screen from Abbott, works it left-hand side, bounce pass looking for Baldock, taken away by Nadia Abrams, and Abrams, the 8th grader, will have it knocked out of her hands from behind by Baldock and will stay with DCA.
Yeah, nice recovery by Baldock. She didn't even commit the foul either. She just got her hand on the ball, but giving Nadia Abrams, nice awareness, nice, first step to be able to get that.
Lily Van Hook checks in for Lincoln. Alyssa Burkhardt will check out. Inbound pass from Quisenberry comes to Bugwa. Bugwa's 5-foot jumper is good. 34 for Grace Bugwa, who has 14 in the fourth quarter. Baldock, right-hand side, 69-47, biggest lead for DCA, now stands at 22. Her floater, right-hand side, is way off the side of the backboard. And Abrams has it and comes near sideline for DCA. She instead goes to Quisenberry in the front court. Quisenberry goes to Meyer, left corner. Meyer back over to Quisenberry. And Billy Inman holds up both hands to Alea Quisenberry, says slow it down, back off a little bit, leading by 22 with 3:20 to play. And Quisenberry, I guess it's up to her when she wants to start the offense. Just kind of looking over her brow at Lexi Baldock, right-hand side to Abrams. Abrams is called for a double dribble. DC wasted about 40 seconds off the clock
Yeah.
there. Funny, though, seeing Alea Quisenberry kind of backing up as close as she could towards midcourt, but also eyeing Lexi Baldock at the same time.
And we made the comment when we saw it last time when DCA Lincoln played that there. We were sitting at the end, and we could see a lot of action.
Riley Towns, right corner. Three's good.
We could see how Quisenberry moved through the paint when she drove, and I guess she taught her brother everything he knows.
Right wing, Alea Quisenberry has the basketball. 69-50 DCA by 19 with 2:45 to play. Quisenberry goes to Meyer, left corner. They go down low to Bugwa, reverse layup, missed it, grabs the rebound, back over to Metz. Wide open right wing three, it's short. Bugwa has the board off the glass and good. 36 for Grace Bugwa. She's nearing a career high tonight in this one, 71-50. DCA's crossed the 70-point mark for the 5th time this season. Towns hounded and has it knocked away but fouled by DCA. Was trying to split the double team between Abrams and Quisenberry, and they get Nadia Abrams for the foul.
I guess that'll teach me next time to say Grace looks tired.
Well, she took the break on the bench in the second quarter and in the third quarter. She's really kind of sandwiched this massive game with a second and third quarter, which didn't do much. She scored 2 in the second quarter, scored 4 in the third quarter. So she's got 36 in this game? And only scored 6 of those in the second and third quarters combined. The other 30s come in the first and fourth. Brianna Burkhardt turns around, hands it off to Towns. Towns drives baseline, kicks it back over right-hand side to Van Hook, back over right-hand corner to Towns. Towns spins, will drive baseline, past Quisenberry, lays it up over top of Bugwa, and she's fouled.
Foul assessed to Danville Christians. Number 14, Alea Quisenberry.
Alea Quisenberry's called for the foul. That is her 5th, and Quisenberry has fouled out with 8 points, and Izzy Perez will check in for her. Perez was at the scorer's table already, and she looked up at Coach Inman and held up a 1 and 4, like, hey, am I checking in for 14? That's Alea Quisenberry. And Coach Inman shook his head yes, but he couldn't get Perez in there quick enough to prevent Quisenberry's 5th foul. First free throw for Riley Towns is no good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think the games that we have done with DCA. I don't really remember Quisenberry getting in foul trouble, let alone fouling now. So she's usually a pretty clean game. But, you know, a lot of the movement that Lincoln was doing was, I think, giving DCA trouble as a whole tonight.
Oh, I misspoke earlier. I said the 5th game DCA's crossed the 70-point mark. I missed some in the early part of the season. This is their 7th game they've crossed the 70-point mark this year. Rebound is taken by Perez, but knocked out by Towns, and her floater from the baseline is good. The Towns hit the first free throw, missed the second, but hit the jump shot. 71-52. Abrams in the front court, 1:55 to play now. Abrams looking down low for Bugwa, over top of her head, taken away by Gatlin Lewis. And Lewis will come back to Alyssa Burkhardt. Looks over at her head coach, Caitlin Parsons, who wants them to quickly come down the court. Burkhardt hesitates, drives left hand on Perez, shovels it back off to Towns, back up top to Mullins. They give her that 3, but she doesn't take it. Instead, opts to go to Baldock. Baldock left-hand side, got up by Abrams, back over to Mullins. Mullins right-hand side goes to to Towns. Towns will settle for a 17-footer and nails it.
Riley Towns.
Been the Towns and Burkhardt show in the fourth quarter for for Lincoln County. 71-54. Bugwa, right wing, swings it over to Meyer. Meyer back up top to Abrams, 1:13 to play. Abrams goes back over to Bugwa, left of the circle. Bugwa hands it back off to Abrams. A minute to play now in this fourth quarter. Abrams will drive right hand, got past Burkhardt, laid it up and in. First 2 for Nadia Abrams, 73-54. Burkhardt. Crossover on Perez, gets a screen, steps back, wide open, straight on 3. Misses right-hand side, rebound taken by Mullins with 40 to play. Mullins looking to throw it back to Towns off of her hands, and she chases it down with Bradshaw on her. Towns hesitates, strong left-hand drive, blocked away by Bugwa. Good recovery defense by Grace Bugwa. It was Towns who got by Bella Bradshaw, and Bugwa was almost like, no, you're not going to score on my teammate. Bugwa recovers, blocks out of bounds. Blackford and Metz will check back in. Inbound pass, right-hand side to Towns. Towns goes back over to Baldock in the right-hand corner. The clock is not running, now it is, with 31 to play. Baldock will drive baseline, cut off, double team, goes down low to Towns. Towns goes down low to Mullins, who lays it up and in. Towns was kind of behind the basket, and with Bugwa on her, Mullins snuck behind and laid it up and in. First field goal for Hallie Mullins, who has 3, 73-56. Bugwa goes to Blackford, back to Bugwa, cutting on the right-hand side, met by Mullins, kicks it back up top to Abrams. Left-hand corner, they go to Meyer, 8 to play, back up top to Blackford. Blackford goes to Bugwa, fires a right wing 3, misses everything, and an air ball. Ball comes out of bounds with 1 second to play, and Lincoln County will have it and will inbound it. And DCA, after this inbound pass, will win their 19th game of the season. Lewis will inbound it with 1 to play. Burkhardt will let that one roll as close to midcourt as possible. Fires it up. It's way off. 73-56 is your final. 36 points tonight from Grace Bugwa, and DCA improves to 19-7. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
At Monticello Bank, helping your business thrive is our business. We offer a variety of products designed to make banking easier. Whether your company is large or small, you can count on us to provide accounts, loans, and other services built around the way you do business, including e-deposit, our remote deposit capture system, and merchant processing. Speak with one of our representatives and let us help you solve your business financial needs today. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC on the Danville Bypass.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Let's face it, life can be really complicated. Your walk with God doesn't have to be. Victory Christian Church in Lancaster exists to make the gospel simple. Who is Victory Church? Number 1, they're a Jesus-focused church, making Jesus the center of everything. Number 2, they're people-focused. They love people because Jesus loved people. And number 3, they're family-focused. Victory Children for nursery through 12 years, Victory Youth for 13 to 18 years. Sunday services start at 11 o'clock this Sunday, and they love to see you there. 660 Stanford Road in Lancaster for Victory Christian Church.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to check out Bob Allen's pricing on new 25 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Custom Crew Cab 4x4. Now priced at only $49,992. Stock M25 $397. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
73-56 final score. DCA wins it over Lincoln County to improve to 19-7. They are 7-0 in the 45th district, and they'll look to polish off a perfect 45th district season as they take on Boyle County tomorrow afternoon. 73-56. It's Grace Bugwa with 36 tonight for DCA, 12 each for Paisley Metz and Amari Blackford, 8 for Leah Quisenberry, 3 for Grace Meyer, 2 for Nadia Abrams. Annalise Chochi, Izzy Perez, Tatum Boyd, Bella Bradshaw all played, but did not score. Alyssa Burkhardt, a star in the making for Lincoln County, just a freshman, put up 23 in this one tonight. 16 for Riley Towns, 9 for Lexi Baldock, 3 for Hallie Mullins, 2 for Gatlin Lewis, Lily Van Hook, and Addison Abbott. Those are the offensive numbers for you. In game number 1, Tim, what's the defensive numbers look like?
All right, so starting off for Lincoln County, we have Gatlin Lewis with 5 rebounds, Haley Mullins with 1, Alexia Baldock with 5, Addison Abbott with 5, Riley Towns 4, and Lily Van Hook with 3. And then over for Danville Christian, Grace Bugway had 13 rebounds, 4 blocks. Amari Blackford has 7 rebounds, Leah Quisenberry 2, Grace Meyer 7, Paisley Metz 1, Nadia Abrams 4, and Isabella Perez 1, and that's rebounds and blocks.
73-56 is your final score. That's game number 1. Game number 2 coming your way next. Again, this is a big one in the 45th District. DCA wins. They clinch the 45th District number 1 seed. If they lose, it gives Boyle County and Lincoln County both some hope, with the Rebels needing to beat DCA tomorrow on top of it, which would really complicate things in the 45th District standings. DCA wants to take care of business tonight. We'll see if they can. Coming up on the Hometown Radio Network, we'll send it back to the studio, and we'll wipe the slate clean and bring you game number 2 in this Girl Boy doubleheader tonight here on Z105.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. We have great news for new clients this year. File by February 15th, and we will match the price you paid someone else last year. That's right. Bring in your tax prep receipt from last year, and you could get up to 50% off of our normal fee. We will also do a free second look on your prior year returns to make sure you received your maximum refund. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 to schedule an appointment, 859-236-3281, or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville, where walk-ins are always welcome. Price match limitations apply. Not everyone gets a refund.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Inter-County Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Papa's Truck Stop, and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.